So another thought on worship. As my husband and I have been visiting a few different churches and that, I was just talking to God about it. And why do we call a specific time of the service the worship part of the service? Because technically every single part of the service is supposed to be worship. And I think when we try to categorize worship, it makes the rest of it seem not as important. And I think it might make us a little bit critical. When we come to church, we expect that part of the service to move us to worship God, when really we should be living lives of worship. Our lives should already be living everything we do, walking with God, surrendered to Him, lifting Him up, just like David did. And then when we come, the power is we come together to give each other what God's been teaching us, to sing together in unison in lifting God up. And we're worshiping in every single part of the service. And so why don't we call that the music part? Because I think sometimes we can be critical and say, well, it's the worship pastor's fault, or it's, their hearts aren't right, or, they're not setting the mood. And it's well, it's not about that. If you want a worship concert, yeah, it should be professional, and it's great because that does uplift us. It does encourage us, but that's not the point of coming to church. Worship is all of it. And if we come oh, this is the only time I worship, I think we subconsciously think that we wouldn't say it. It's wrong. If everybody was already worshiping on their own, and then the church came together to do it in unison, whereas breaking bread together, encouraging each other in the Lord, praying for each other, and that, it would be so powerful. And that's what church is meant to be. And so my thought is, why do we make one part of the service called the worship part of the service? Because the whole service is worship. Our lives are supposed to be worship. That's the music part of the service. And I think if we took it a little bit more seriously about worshiping God all the time, we wouldn't have to be pulling teeth to get people to sing, because it's a natural response. The voice is such a natural response of giving back to God. Just a thought.